Welcome back to the UK Strongest Man here in Belfast with the tall ships. And in keeping with the nautical theme, the next event is the anchor pull.
You know what, Sam, I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in that event. But before it kicks off, let's see what happened previously.
And for the final event of the qualifier, the harness and rope pull. But this time it's not about pulling a vehicle. It's this massive anchor and chain weighing in at 450 kilo to be pulled over a course of 20 meters. The fastest time is going to win it. And we're going to see who's going to reach the final of UK Strongest Man 2009.
Well, still a battle for the places. Berty Clark has definitely gone. But just introducing the Berty Clark, Andy Kenney and Dave Mir coming up last. They're the three that will go against each other in this anchor and chain pull. Remember, it's 450 kilograms. It's pretty heavy. And I just wondered how Dave will get on with this, Dave Mir, with that injured knee. He's really struggled, but he's got a real chance to get through to the final. And it's between him, really, and Andy Kenney.
It's a matter of mind over matter, Stu. I think he's an ultimate professional. He loves the game, loves the sport, but knows the risks. So all he knows, he's just got to go as far as he possibly can in a physical sense.
Well, let's look Kenney in the middle. Oh, and Kenney's gone down. Oh, he's gone down, and it looks as though he's injured. Where we thought he might be in the last event, and Kenney now looks as though he's gone. And if Dave Mir can survive this, then he's clearly through to the final.
He looks pretty good, Stuart.
Yeah.
He's in the lead at the moment, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty neck and neck.
They're not moving it very far, and there's another injury. There's an injury again, and they really are starting to get injured all over the place, aren't they?
Well, it's a shock that he's actually got through with all the injuries. And
well, Berty Clark,
yeah.
Well, he's gone anyway, but there's the ice pack. Look at the injuries around here. They're all over the place.
It's getting tough now, Stu.
Yeah, Kenney, he's down, as we saw. And Dave Mir, well, that's Berty Clark, who wasn't going to make the final anyway, but he's being carried off. But Dave Mir will go through, that's for sure. The other two got injured.
I think Dave's a happy man that he's got through with all the injuries as well. So, but he lives to fight another war.
Well, it certainly looked in the last event that Kenney was in trouble. He certainly didn't like the cross lift at all, and got very little distance. Paul Carter then, in third place overall. This is Dave Warner.
Again, Paul doesn't have to go that far.
And Jimmy Marku, no, they don't actually. And when you look at what's what they actually have to achieve, then really not a lot to go through. These three are clear through to the final already. We'll see what happens.
And they're off.
Jimmy Marku on the left of the shot. They surely haven't finished already, surely.
They've all basically...
Well, they've just started off and pulled a little, and then they've stopped, and there's no need to go any further, really. So there's no need really to go on. No more. Forget it. Paul Carter looks around. Paul Carter looks around and says, "What's happening here?" Marku is having another go on the near side.
I think he just wants to win the heat, Stuart.
Yeah,
make a point.
Yes, indeed. It's the head of that hammer that has to come across the line this end, and it's certainly not going to do that. In any case, they're all finding it very difficult indeed, and there's a lot of Dave Warner struggling. And Paul Carter out of shots, just really having a little look and see what's going on. Total disarray in this last event, really. And I guess when you think that the situation was almost clear, well, it was certainly clear after the previous heat that Kenney and Berty Clark have gone. They'll go out, and these three guys will go through to the final. And
they're just having a little bit of fun at the moment, Stuart, and a little light-hearted jest between the two of them, and it doesn't really mean anything. There you go.
No, it doesn't, and that's called tactics here.
Yeah.
They've done what they need to do. These are the finals, and they're going through.
Well, me and Jimmy were lucky enough to have enough points to go through cleanly into the final, so we just thought we'd have a little bit of fun there, try and entertain the crowd a bit, and let the other guys fight it out for the places that were left.
But was it a battle for first place, Jimmy?
Nah, it's not. We got different games. He wanted the first place, I wanted to go through.
There's a fantastic lineup of guys in this final. I think Jimmy's going to have a great final. There's some good events for him, hopefully some decent ones for me, so we're ready for him.
But there's the score. Dave Warner 6 points, Marku 5, Mir 4, Clark 3, Carter 1.5, Andy Kenney 1.5. But overall, there it is. Dave Warner 45, Jimmy Marku 44.5, Paul Carter, Dave Mir. Those four go through to the final. Andy Kenney goes out, so does Berty Clark. Well, let's just have a look and see how much weight they moved. Well, Paul Carter certainly shifted the most, didn't he, at 1,365 over Dave Warner and Jimmy Marku and Dave Mir. Those four, though, the top four of the four to go through. But people do get injured, you know, and on this occasion, there were plenty of them.
End of day 2, and we now know the 8 competitors that are going forward to tomorrow's final.
We do, but what about Berty Clark, who suffered an horrific Achilles tendon injury and was took away in an ambulance? But what I can let you know, just to put your mind at ease and everyone at home, is that he's going to make a full recovery.
That's good to know. I've been Sam.
And I've been Dan.
And we'll see you next time for the final of UK's Strongest Man.
So let's bring you up to date with who's in and who's out. Andy Kenney, well, he's out. He tried his best, but injury overtook him in the end. And Berty Clark, he goes out too. A real struggle. Injured, as several of them were. But who's in? Well, Paul Carter's there. Big powerhouse. So is Jimmy Marku, very confident man. Can he do it? And Dave Mir is the next man up. Dave Mir, the big powerhouse, he goes through to the final. Injured though he may be, what a performer. And finally from this second group, Dave Warner, a real contender. Very strong, and he looks pretty fit, and no sign of injury. Well, that's Group B, but let's just remind ourselves from Group A. Jay Hughes, he goes through. And so does Glenn Ross. He comes to the final again to defend his title. He's won it for the last 2 years, remember. Still 2 to go. Richard Smith, he's next up. What an attitude this man had. He would not give in. And Mark Westaby, there you've got it. Mark Westaby completes the 8 men for the final, and what a final it should be.